What happens when artificial intelligence becomes the world's most prolific cyber offender? Not a mastermind hacker, but a mindless machine churning out endless low-quality attacks at industrial scale. And what happens when the systems we rely on to defend us, bug bounty programs, vulnerability triage teams, corporate security pipelines, start to buckle under the weight of this AI-generated noise? Today, let's talk about a powerful piece of reporting by Jamie John at the Financial Times and exploring why the rise of AI slop is reshaping cybersecurity faster than most companies can keep up. Welcome to this bonus episode of The Digital Revolution with Jim Kunkel. And today we're unpacking a story that sits right at the intersection of AI, cybersecurity, and corporate resilience. The Financial Times recently published an article by Jamie John titled Neverending AI Slop Strains Corporate Hacking Reward Schemes. It's a fascinating and honestly alarming look at how generative AI is overwhelming the very systems designed to keep companies safe. Here's the core idea. AI is now generating massive volumes of low-effort, low-quality vulnerability reports, and it's clogging up corporate bug bounty programs. Think of it like spam, but for cybersecurity. A flood of automated submissions, many of them nonsense, all demanding attention. And that attention is expensive. Jamie John's reporting highlights a trend that security teams have been whispering about for months. AI tools are being used to mass-produce vulnerability reports, often by individuals with little to no security expertise. These reports are incorrect, irrelevant, fabricated, or based on hallucinated vulnerabilities. But here's the problem. Security teams still have to read them. Bug bounty programs, which were designed to reward skilled researchers for finding real flaws, are now drowning in AI-generated noise. Some companies have seen their submission volume spike dramatically, but the quality of those submissions has plummeted. This is the cybersecurity equivalent of trying to find a needle in a haystack while someone keeps dumping more hay on your head. Let's break down why this is such a big deal. First, corporate triage teams are overwhelmed. Security analysts are spending hours sifting through junk reports. That's time not spent on real vulnerabilities. Second, real threats get buried. When everything looks like a vulnerability, nothing gets prioritized. Third, bug bounty programs become less effective. Companies may reduce payouts, tighten rules, or shut down programs entirely, which hurts legitimate researchers. Fourth, attackers can exploit the chaos. Noise is a weapon. If defenders are distracted, attackers have more room to maneuver. This is the paradox of AI and cybersecurity. It empowers defenders and attackers simultaneously, but right now attackers are scaling faster. One of the most interesting insights from Jamie John's article is the human behavior behind the AI slop. Some individuals are using AI tools to generate dozens, even hundreds, of vulnerability reports in hopes of earning bug bounty rewards. It's the gig economy meets cybersecurity, but here's the twist. Many of these people aren't malicious. They're just inexperienced. They believe the AI, they trust the output. They assume the vulnerability is real, and so they submit it. This creates a new kind of cybersecurity challenge, not driven by hackers, but by misguided automation. Companies are now scrambling to adapt. Some are. Requiring proof of concept code. Blocking AI-generated submissions. Using AI to detect AI. Tightening bounty eligibility. Or adding human verification layers. But here's the uncomfortable truth. AI-generated noise is only going to increase, and corporate security teams can't scale at the same rate. This is the beginning of a new era, one where cybersecurity defense must evolve from human triage to automated, intelligent filtering. Let's zoom out. This story isn't just about bug bounties. It's about the future of digital trust. AI is accelerating the volume of everything. Emails, code, malware, vulnerability reports, social engineering attempts, disinformation, automated reconnaissance. We're entering a world where quantity becomes a weapon, and the companies that survive will be the ones that can distinguish signal from noise at machine speed. Jamie John's reporting shines a light on a problem that's only going to grow, and it forces us to ask a bigger question. How do we build cybersecurity systems that can withstand the infinite output of generative AI? Because the old model, human analysts reviewing every submission, simply won't scale. As we wrap up this bonus episode, here's the takeaway. AI isn't just transforming cybersecurity, it's overwhelming it. And unless companies rethink how they manage vulnerability intake, triage, and verification, they'll find themselves buried under a mountain of AI-generated noise, while real threats slip through the cracks. A huge credit to Jamie John at the Financial Times for bringing this issue into the spotlight. It's a story that deserves attention, especially from leaders responsible for digital risk, governance, and resilience. If you're a chief information security officer, a security engineer, or anyone responsible for protecting digital infrastructure, this is your wake-up call. The AI era isn't coming. It's here, and it's noisy. Thanks for listening to this bonus episode of The Digital Revolution with Jim Kunkel. Stay sharp, stay curious, and stay ahead of the AI slop.